Hi everyone, I just want to give you a quick update on some ways that we can record speeches and you can submit them so that you have the audience requirement. That does not change. You still have to have an audience, okay? But here's the thing. Number one, you can record at home with the people that you're living with. You might already have enough people to meet the requirements for these bigger speeches coming up. Amazing. The second way you can do it is use the people that are at home and use Zoom, so some of us can log in and watch you virtually. That counts. All right, that counts as well. And the third way you can do it is we can use conferences in Canvas. And if we use conferences in Canvas, we would sign up for speech day, just like we would if we were in an on-campus class, and say we went 6 or 7 people at a time, and we'd all go to conferences at the same time. I would schedule it, I would record it. And that way you don't have to worry about any of that, and everybody just takes a turn giving the speech. And then I would take that whole recording and I would put it into a discussion board. So that sort of takes the responsibility off of you for having to record and upload. Now, I want to reiterate the thing about uploading that's very important is that you use YouTube. Okay? So uploading your videos to YouTube will eliminate everything that you're experiencing with trying to use an MP4 file. So when you're recording on your phone or recording on your computer or any kind of other audio recording material, it is going to save it as an MP4. But MP4 files are very big, and so you would need to compress it. Now, if you want to do that, okay, but it's just easier if you upload it to YouTube and then either copy and paste the link to the YouTube video and or embed it like that extra credit assignment. Okay, so there's lots of ways to do that. Now, if you're worried about privacy, and I totally get that, just make it so the privacy settings are only for someone who has the link. Okay, you don't have to make it public, but just make it so that anybody with the link can see the video. And that way I can see it and everybody else in class on the discussion board can see it. Okay, so that's easy. And look, sidebar, if you're getting sick of everybody that you're living with and you don't want to ask them to be your audience anymore, or they're like on strike and they don't want to be your audience anymore, no problem. You can do the whole thing with a virtual office and it still counts. I mean, I'm happy to set in if I can, so that's one person. I'm going to put out the links to all of my online classes at all of my schools so that we can all kind of help each other make that requirement, because that is really critical. We've gone over this before, but it's especially critical that we stay up on the requirements of the course, so that when you do transfer, which you will, when you finish this class, which you will, that everything is raring to go, all right? It's okay. We just have to come up with the sidebar so that we know that we're staying compliant, and this is how you can do it, okay? So that's just a quickie about how to make sure that you're meeting that audience requirement. When you set up your Zoom, or if you need help setting it up or whatever, you just email me or put the question in my virtual office, and I'll answer it for everyone, and we'll get going. Okay? We can do it. All right. Have a good one.